Hey heroes, I'm Steve Boyd with ComicCollectorLive.com, and we're running down the top 20 best-selling comic books of 2015. On January 7, 2016, Diamond Comics, North America's largest comic book distributor, released sales figures for the top 500 best-selling comic books released in 2015 based on total unit sales of products invoiced. So how did Marvel, DC, Image, IDW, Boom, and your favorite comic publisher fare? This is the official top 20 from Diamond. Starting the list at number 20 is Amazing Spider-Man: Renew Your Vows, number 1 by Marvel Comics. Written by Dan Slott with artwork by Adam Kubert and John Dell, this comic was the first of a 5-part miniseries which tied into Marvel's 2015 summer mega crossover Secret Wars. This book gave longtime Spidey fans something they've sort of always wanted to see: Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson back together. Kinda. Number 19 in the list is Secret Wars number 5, written by Jonathan Hickman and drawn by Esad Ribic. With a stunning cover by the amazing Alex Ross, Secret Wars number 5 was a tipping point issue in this series. Moving on to number 18 on the list, Journey to Star Wars: The Force Awakens Shattered Empire number 1, written by Greg Rucka and Marco Cicchetto. This issue gave readers a glimpse of what happened directly after the events of Return of the Jedi, and was the first time fans were exposed to these new events in the new post-expanded universe canon. With fan anticipation building for the new Episode 7 film to a fever pitch, this book making the list is no surprise. Number 17 in the top 20 best-selling comic books of 2015 is Star Wars number 4 by Marvel Comics. Written by Jason Aaron with artwork by John Cassaday, this issue continued the storyline of Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia, and the gang in the new Marvel continuity. Coming in at number 16 is Star Wars number 2, the second installment of the new Marvel series, also by Aaron and Cassaday. I wonder why this book made the list. Looks like there's a lot of Star Wars fans and collectors out there, so many so that as of the time we made this list, Star Wars number 2 has gone into 6th printing. Number 15 on the list is Secret Wars number 4 by Jonathan Hickman and Esad Ribic, and another gorgeous cover by Alex Ross. Flying into number 14 on our list is Secret Wars number 3, the third installment in the Mega Summer crossover. If you've got the first 2 issues, you might as well get the third one, right? Readers and fans agreed, and comic shops ordered accordingly. And it didn't hurt that the cover price dropped from $4.99 to $3.99 with this issue. Making number 13 in the top 20 is Secret Wars number 2, officially giving us a Secret Wars hat trick. It should also be noted that all but one of the comics in the top 20 we've covered so far has the word Wars in the title, and are all published by Marvel Comics. Blasting into the number 12 position in the top 20 best-selling books of 2015 is Amazing Spider-Man number 1 by writer Dan Slott and artist Giuseppe Camuncoli. Readers got to see Peter Parker in a whole new role as the CEO of his own company, and with some costume upgrades as well in this all-new, all-different title. Number 11 on the list is Deadpool number 1 by Marvel. Written by Jerry Dugan with artwork by Mike Hawthorne and Terry Pallett, we get to see Deadpool become the deadliest thing in his career so far: a brand. It's the merc with a mouth with money, and fans just can't get enough of this guy. So now, on to the top 10. Coming in at number 10 is Princess Leia number 1 by writer Mark Waid and artist Terry Dodson. The princess might not have her own world anymore thanks to the Death Star, but hey, at least she's got her own comic title, and comic shops ordered enough to catapult her into the top 10. Moving on to number 9 of the top 20 best-selling comics of 2015 is Invincible Iron Man number 1 by Brian Michael Bendis and David Marquez. This comic featured a wraparound cover and hit the comic store shelves on October 7th, 2015. Swinging her way into the number 8 position is Spider-Gwen number 1 by Jason Latour and Robbie Rodriguez. Who is Spider-Gwen? Well, the name should give it away, as the breakout character from the Spider-Verse crossover gets her own title and smashes her competition along the way. This series lasted 5 issues before Spider-Gwen was given another number 1, which didn't quite make the top 20, but still came in at number 22. Number 7 of the top 20 best-selling comics of 2015 is Darth Vader number 1, written by Kieran Gillen with artwork by Salvador Larroca. This issue gives readers something they've wanted for a long time, an ongoing series featuring the Dark Lord of the Sith. As of this list, Darth Vader number 1 has gone into 5 different printings and continues the Marvel domination of the list. And speaking of Darth Vader, number 6 on our countdown is Star Wars Vader Down number 1, a crossover event in the Star Wars titles that starts with this issue, written by Jason Aaron and featuring art by Mike Deodato. And with this book, Marvel Comics officially takes 15 spots in the top 20, but there's still 5 more to go. And making their debut in the top 20 at number 5 is DC Comics with Dark Knight 3: The Master Race number 1 by Frank Miller, Brian Azzarello, Andy Kubert, and many others. It could be said that Batman: The Dark Knight Returns is one of the most loved and respected comic stories of all time, and ushered in a new era of storytelling that set the standard for many years to come in comics. Now, while DK2 was also a pretty good seller, it didn't quite resonate with fans as the original series did. But judging by the number of copies ordered by comic shops, it doesn't matter. It's Batman. This issue also had the most expensive cover price of any in the top 20 at $5.99. IDW makes their grand entrance at number 4 in the top 20 best-selling comics of 2015 with Orphan Black number 1. Based on the BBC TV show of the same name, this title also marks the first time IDW has made the top 10 list. Orphan Black has a large fan base and apparently a large readership as well, since comic book shops ordered enough of these to put it at number 4. And now to the top 3 best-selling comics of 2015. Taking the number 3 position is Bravest Warriors, Tales from the Hollow John, number 1 by Boom Studios. This is the first time Boom has made the top 10, and this issue was also the number 1 non-premiere item through Diamond Distribution. Created by Pendleton Ward of Adventure Time fame, this one-shot collection of short stories features characters and situations based on the popular animated web series Bravest Warriors. And now, number 2. The second best-selling comic book of 2015 was Secret Wars number 1 by Marvel Comics. Sporting a cover by Alex Ross and written by Jonathan Hickman, this issue was the start of the summer crossover that begins the story of what happened when the Marvel 616 universe battled with the Ultimate Universe for supremacy and survival. Comic shops ordered, comic fans bought them. And this story set the stage for the Marvel Universe's all-new, all-different soft reboot that's not really a reboot. And so we're at the moment you've all been waiting for, the number 1 best-selling comic of 2015 according to Diamond Comics. The most ordered book of 2015 is Star Wars number 1 by Marvel. Written by Jason Aaron with interior artwork and standard cover by John Cassaday, this book was the first time Marvel had published a Star Wars book since the first Marvel ongoing series in 1986. In 2009, Disney bought Marvel Comics for $4 billion, and in 2012, Disney bought Star Wars from Lucasfilm for just over $4 billion. The comic publisher Dark Horse had been publishing Star Wars comics since the early 90s before the license was finally moved to Marvel, and thus you have this issue. And as of this video, Star Wars number 1 has over 100 variant covers and has gone into 7 different printings. So there you have it. That's the top 20 best-selling comics of 2015. Some honorable mentions from this list include Batman number 40 at number 33, Convergence number 1 at 50, Archie number 1 at number 86, Harley's Little Black Book number 1 at number 109, We Stand on Guard number 1 at number 124, and Walking Dead number 145 at number 133. So how many of the top 20 comic titles do you buy? What's your thoughts about this list? Who's your favorite publisher? Be sure to comment below, and while you're at it, show your support by subscribing to our channel. I'm Steve Boyd from Comic Collector Live, and thanks for watching.